Hey guys, it's Courtney from ClickItUpANotch.com. I wanted to show you today how to remove distractions in your images like I talked about yesterday in my post. It's such a quick and easy way to make your image look more professional without necessarily having to clean your whole house, which I don't do. Or, you know, obviously in this situation, she was in the hall. I can't move light fixtures and fire alarms and fans. So they're not really any kind of part to my story. They're not relevant. They're kind of distracting. So you can go in Lightroom under Develop, go up here where it has like your crop tool, click on this one. It's your clone and heal brush. It has options for size and opacity. Basically that's how see-through it's going to be. I like to keep it at 100 because I want to clone it out. I want to make it invisibly gone. So I don't mess with that. Keep it at 100. There's two options. There's clone, which is exactly how it sounds. It takes exactly what you have mirrored. So for example, in Lightroom, it's a circle. Clone, it takes this little area and it's going to put it right there, exactly like it is, which is fine. But you can also do heal, which I like this if I'm working in an area that's all the same color. Heal is where it will pull around your surroundings to help it look more natural. It's going to heal the whatever you're removing. So for this, I would use heal because it's going to pull the whites and make it look very even. So you can move this circle around. If you wanted, whatever reason, a black dot, then you could do that. But I try to keep it pretty close to where it is. I just want it to disappear. So I'm going to click done. Can't even tell it's there. I want another one. So we're going to click on the circle again. You can, like I said, change the size of the circle. I'm going to keep it on heal. There we go. Done. And same thing with the air vent. Make it a little bit bigger. And remember, just move this circle around to where you get it where you want it. Done. And just like that, those distractions are gone. And unless you're really, really looking for them, obviously they're not noticeable. Another distraction in this image to me is this car out here. The front door is open so I could have better light. So you're going to take this, circle around that car, and it should blow out that rest of the background. So that distraction is gone. If I really wanted to, I could try, we just had a typhoon, so we had sandbags out front. I could, you know, try and get those out as well. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to do that. But that's a basic way to use the heal brush, like I said, and that's really great if you're using an area that's all the same color. Another way you can use the cloning and heal tool is an image like this where you have a lot of distractions. There are people walking on the pathway and obviously the ice cream is melting. I didn't have time to wait for everyone to clear out. So go in here. Let me show you what heal will do and why it's not necessarily always a great thing if the same colors aren't around you. So we're going to match it up like that. Say it's done. Do you see? Oh, it didn't do it this time. Last time it kind of turned it a purpley weird color. I don't want that. If you have one that you don't want, you can click on it, click delete, and it'll go away. So for these I want to use clone because I want it to copy exactly where I'm putting it. So as you can see, it shows you exactly what it is. When you're taking someone out of a background, you want to make sure everything is lining up correctly. So you can, I'm pointing at the screen, you can see a pathway right here. I want to make sure that those pathways line up. I want to make sure that this pathway lines up. Obviously it's far back in the image, it won't be super noticeable, but you also don't want to add any distractions to your image. There you go, he's gone. And these people walking with their stroller, I don't want them in my picture either. So I'm going to make sure. So it's kind of just playing around with it. I'm going to line up the building roofs. Let's see how that looks. That's not bad. So you wouldn't even know those people are there. Which is a great little tool if you're at the beach or, you know, you have somebody in your background that you don't necessarily want there. So I'm going to crop the image down a little. Something that's distracting to me are these leaves right here. They serve no purpose, but they're there. Same with this gray light post that looks like a hat on top of her. So I'm going to clone this out. There we go. It looks like the tree. See? And we're going to clone this out. I just want that to be more of the sky. So you can just keep clicking and it'll create a new clone thing for you. So obviously you can go crazy in an image, removing all sorts of distractions. Just make sure whatever you do, it looks natural. You don't want it to be super obvious that you've been, you know, tweaking the image. Something to keep in mind while I'm working on that tree. So it kind of just looks like a dead tree that's been groomed right there. It's a little less distracting. Same thing with these leaves. If for whatever reason you're like, I don't like all the leaves on the path, you can clone them out. Just make sure that if you have any lines like that they line up. Okay, so then it's not even there. So the possibilities are endless. You can get crumbs off of faces, boogers off of noses, you know, anything like that. You can clean up an image real easily, and, you know, like this trash can actually is kind of distracting, so I'm going to take that, just make it a little more grass. Okay, so just little simple things that you can do to really just make your image pop. So hopefully that has helped you guys some. Remember, it's just this clone circular button right here. If you don't like it, click on it, push delete, and you can change the size right here. And let me know if you have any questions. Okay, thanks.